they might be like to you, oh, well, can you sneak out your house? Or someone's actually said that to me before, and I was like, still wants you to come back in. You both finish at 5 o'clock. Well, he makes more money.
But what the hell does it want being on toast every day? Because that's what it's gonna be. I wasn't even that young, and this guy's like, can I sneak into your bed? All of them women that are your age know that you're done out here.
I know.
So you go to the younger girl. Pick her baby mom.
How you wanna play with me? You know I'm undefeated. A real high girl.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm here with
Tyra,
and we're going to be doing like a little girl talk. So we've got a few topics on our phones and we're just kind of basically gonna just go through them. We got some a nice drink here, so we're just drinking some this Serrano, and well, Tyra, she couldn't wait.
It's really nice, so yeah.
So yeah, we're just gonna be answering a few topics and basically just giving our opinion on them. So yeah guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe to Tyra's channel.
Mine, I'm new to this YouTube team.
So yeah guys, so we're gonna be doing part 1 here on my channel. So if you want to see part 2 guys, don't forget to go to Tyra's channel and make sure you subscribe guys.
So if you don't subscribe, just don't chat to me. Don't even chat to me. Come off this now, don't even chat to me.
Reload.
So we'll start with something a little bit easy first. So if your man pays all the bills in the house and you just look after the house, does that mean he has to expect a home cooked meal every day?
Yeah, because what the hell you doing?
Now I think it is true, but then imagine if you have like one lazy day and like he's going on a madness like, oh, will you not cook for me?
I don't think you should go on like mad if it's like one lazy day, because okay then consider it like working. You'll have you got days off work. You don't work every single day of the week, so if you're a stay-at-home wife or whatever, it's almost like you're working every single day. So if there's one day that you get a takeout instead of work, that's your day off, so don't be mad. But make sure everything is prim and proper at home. It should be clean, dinner should be cooked,
no, it's
all
true.
that stuff, because that is basically your job. He pays for everything and you do that in the house.
But imagine if you both work as well though, like imagine if she goes to work as well, but he says that he would, just because he's the man of the house, he wants to pay for everything. But you work, you get to have all your money and everything, do what you want to do with your money, but he still wants you to come back in. You both finish at 5 o'clock, but he makes more money.
But what the hell does he want beans on toast every day? Because that's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. I'll be so real. It's going to be beans on toast every day if you think that's what's happening.
Nah, I think
I'm not working my ass off.
A full meal.
We need
That's true. I think now with how life is now, it's like, I think that was more like in the olden days where like just the men will work and the woman will stay at home. Nowadays the woman and the man works now, so it's
like you can cover the bills and I'll cover the like household essentials and stuff like that. I'll get the things for inside the house.
I think you need to split it. Yeah, like it would have to be split.
I'm not cooking.
Nah, I think you need to split it, because I don't want him throwing that back in my face when I'm having a day. Or imagine you're sick and he's like, so there's no food cooking, I'm just gonna do this all myself, I'm doing everything and you ain't doing nothing, like, because then that's an argument starter.
And men are annoying.
I know, they throw it back in your face and you're just thinking, you know what?
Allow it. Allow it.
I can't be arsed.
So. I can't.
Nah, there's no way. So yeah, I just don't know. I think it should be just equals between them, like, you know, so I'm gonna drink to that.
But if it's not equal and she is at home, stay-at-home wife, she is gonna have a day off or something every week. Give her a chance. You have days off work. True. Or even still, the days off work that you have, you should be cooking instead, maybe.
I know, and the thing is, I think what men need to expect as well is not no big everlasting meal like you rice, chicken, potato, like some big Sunday on a Thursday.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbits. You name it!
Is veg, everything, fish.
No.
Calm down.
You think she wanted to be in the kitchen from 9 o'clock and
you'll be having cheese and potato pie and beans with me.
Nah, sometimes you got to just be happy with a little burger and chips from the oven, or I don't know, like get a takeaway then. Like,
whoever was raised on straight big cooked dinners every day, you lucky.
Never know. It is hard.
My mom's too busy for that.
No, there's no way every day you're getting a big cooked meal. Even like some meals you need to go fend for yourself and put something in the freezer.
You know what I mean?
There's not every day.
Not every day.
Men needs to do better, or you need to be cooking. I would love to see men cook big ass meals every single day. Because they're not doing that.
I actually love seeing men in the kitchen as well. Like,
I think it is nice when a man cooks though. Like, it's good to see.
In the kitchen.
Because most of them were like, oh, that's a woman's job, but it can be both. There's men's chef. There's loads of men's chef out there. So
furthermore, when I'm watching things like, what is it, Ramsay or whatever, Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay.
It's always men in the kitchen. I don't really see that much women. When I see women, I'm shocked. Like, oh, there's women. It's normally men when you watch some kind of thing. So
nah, it is true.
Men can actually really cook as well.
Got to compromise, and you know, it's a lot of men, they know how to cook, you know, but they rather just lie and they just like make the woman do it because they think, oh, if she's doing it, why do I need to go in the kitchen and cook for? Or
like, you might be
act
able to cook better than me, first of all.
So guys, do better. But yeah, let's move on to the next topic now. So, do children deserve to carry their father's last name if they're not in the picture? Yeah. The fathers.
I think they do.
I think they should be able to still have them because you still went there and slept with them and, you know, done your thing with them, done whatever you was doing. So you can't be like, oh, my picnic can't be, you know, involved with the father now or not have the name because you went there. You're mad because you don't want, you know, or, you know, he's got another girl or something. You can't be bitter. That's one thing I can't take with baby mums. You can't
bitter baby mums. Never will I ever be a bitter baby mom. God forbid me ever being a bitter baby mom. Because you being a bitter baby mom, do you know what that's going to do to your pitney in the end? Lock it off, man. Don't be a bitter baby mom. Don't be a bitter baby mom. My child will have the father's last name. And unless he's turned around and said, I want nothing to do with you, the baby, and it's not having my name. Cool, you know what, do you think? Bye. Me and my pitney will be good alone. But until that, they're gonna have the dad's last name. Sorry, dad, I can't keep the family name. Sorry. Sorry. If I could, I would. But that is actually the tradition. I actually really go by the dad's last name.
But would you do that though? Would you add a double barrel then, just to keep? Because I know a lot of people do that so they can keep their family. Like, you know, if you come from a big, I don't know, but it's like, I'm not saying just Africans, but I know a lot of Africans, they like to keep that family tradition going. So it's like, I don't want to get rid of my family.
I would be open to it. I'd be open to the double barrel name, but my last name's long.
I know, I think it depends though, because imagine if it's like some like two names together, like Brown Bottom.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It doesn't.
No way, it doesn't go in together.
If the names don't go, it's not happening. You're gonna have your daddy name and we're gonna live our life. I'm your mama anyway, so you know it's good.
I know. You both time you're gonna live with the mum anyway, so just taking that last name
my kids will be living with me. If ever, God forbid, that I'm not with my father and I'm a baby father, I know my kids are going to be with me.
It's true. I have to just pray that, you know, not just a single baby mum. Nothing wrong with single baby mums, but you know,
there's nothing wrong with it. Some people probably prefer it because some niggas,
they ain't all that. But I just think, you know, going into it, if you know you're gonna keep the child or whatever, that I think you should be like contacting the baby father and thinking, you know, okay, do you want your name onto the birth certificate, or you know, what is it that we're gonna do, because you're gonna have to have, your child's gonna have the last name. So
so you better come with me and you better sign that certificate.
I don't think women should be so bitter and use that against the man, like, oh, if you don't do this, your child's not gonna take your last name, because really and truly, that's how the generations are gonna carry on if that person don't carry the last name.
It's funny. Obviously, I can't speak from experience because I don't have any kids. God don't bless me with any anytime soon. But yeah, like, what was I gonna say? It's gone out of my head. Sometimes it could genuinely be a bit of attention seeking. You know, when you got the baby mom that has ended up getting pregnant with a guy that she's never gonna get with, or something like that, and they try and have the baby like for the guy to stay around or something like that.
I know.
Don't do that. Because, and furthermore, like, guys, if you've got a baby mom that's talking about, oh, you're not gonna have my son's name, or he's not gonna have your name, say okay, then don't do it then, and see how she reacts, because I feel like sometimes they might just be attention seeking. They want to see you start begging. No, are you mad? Like, they want to see that you care. Turn around and say, nah, sorry. Go on then. Give him your name. See how she reacts. Some of these girls is attention seeking.
I do think some of them need to just like take their time and stuff, and just kind of like. I think most of them are just doing this for the men's attention, and this is one thing I just don't like about some baby moms, is that I think you guys go so over and beyond just to kind of like win over these baby fathers and do all these things for them, and it's like,
I'm not having a baby with you if you ain't shit.
Like, do you think they're still doing what they're doing? Like, nah.
God forbid, please.
Nah,
God, no.
I think people need to, and one thing, I was going to talk about baby mums. One thing I'm going to say about baby mums is that I don't like when they use the kid against the baby father. Like, you can't see your kid unless you're fucking me, or you know, you can't see your kid
with that girl.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't want to see.
You're gonna have my child around that girl, so you're not gonna see. Stop, man.
I think
stop.
If they want to move on, I think, unless you guys were officially together in the beginning and you guys were like boyfriend and girlfriend and then you split up after, then I think I could kind of understand why you're so hurt. But if it's like a one-time thing and then you got pregnant, you want to keep the baby, you can't get mad at him if he's got a girlfriend or talking to other girls, because it was never ever a thing like that. So I think a lot of girls need to like stop getting this thing up just because they're so-and-so's baby father or whoever's baby father is your baby father. Like, you can't be using that against them or saying etc because, you know, oh, I'm not making him see his kid because he don't want to give me this, or he don't want to, you know, come up to see me. Why is he seeing you for?
What for?
Even though he did see you eventually, though.
I'ma have my baby and that's it. Oh, period. I mean, don't, come on, man. Like, your baby needs the baby needs the dad and the mom. When they can't have the mom or the dad, or sometimes even both, it's so unfortunate. But if you can bless your child with both the mother and the father, why are you not doing that? Because a man doesn't want to give you the attention that you want. Forget that. You're a hot girl. There's somebody else out there that will give you that attention when the time is right.
I know.
Focus on the baby and co-parenting. Just co-parent.
Nah, definitely. I think a lot of people think it's either a relationship or nothing. Like, I don't know why people can't be friends. Like, you got to understand that.
Just don't have the baby with him. Don't even, why are you guys even putting yourself in a predicament where you can even end up having a baby with this guy?
I hear ya. Well, then I know a lot of people will probably disagree with us right now and be like, wow, you know,
then some people be on the
abortion
implant and actually end up getting pregnant. Contraception actually doesn't always work. It actually don't always work. So let me take that back a bit, because
don't wish that on me. Don't wish that on me, because my contraception needs to be working. So
my implant.
I've got my implant.
Yeah, okay.
So. But
I
no, I hear a lot of people say that, you know.
Implants a plug, but
even the pill. I hear people saying that about the pill. No, so I was scared to get on the pill. Listen, even all the contraceptions though, they do say that it's only like 99%, so that 1% chance, it is scary that you could actually get caught. But
actually could like that. If God wants you to have a kid, you're gonna have a baby.
I know. I think it's always part of God's plan, to be honest. But then, you know, a lot of people will be like, they don't believe in abortion, like, you know, even if they did. But I just think the first time, if this
use a condom, then
let's say if it's not your regular partner or something, like, I wouldn't just be out here straight roaring people like that. It's just a bit too mad and crazy for me.
And then you're allowing them to even finish off, and I just can't.
I just need to know how it goes down for like these baby moms for the first time, because I'm just thinking, you come to my house, like after we're done, do you just like, fuck it, I'm going home, or like, do you chill with me for a little bit? Do we have a bond? Because these, I don't know, because these crazy baby moms, they have some scenarios or stories in their head, and I'm thinking, is this how it went the first time that you guys saw each other, the one time? Because you're making it seem like this guy was in love from the first minute he saw you or something. These times he probably just saw you on Insta or something.
I don't believe in these men. At the moment, I just think all men are liars. You're all trash. I'm just.
Wow, a lot of them are still, I can't lie.
You just lie.
There is a few sharing them that were okay, but majority
the one that she knows clearly is not the one that, it's my cousin.
She wants to probably talk about
hello. Hi. Hey, well, I'm just recording right now. Do you want to put some input in?
Okay. We're talking about trash men.
We're talking about trash men. What do you think about men right now?
Men are shit.
Oh, period. They're nothing. They're nothing. Tell them they're nothing. They are a fool.
They're filth.
Right, guys are trash. Absolutely
men
trash.
are seriously trash. Have you had any?
You best pour yourself into a drink.
Oh yeah. Okay. Have you had any bad experiences with men? I have. Every single
there's
one.
a few experiences, especially when I was younger. Well, actually, we'll go into this topic now. Actually, then. So, I have to just say about this topic, what we're talking about, we're going to about the men's thing a bit again. But trash men that will say they love you and they really don't. Trash.
It's okay, because sometimes you actually make good friendships.
No, it's true. There is some good people.
Thanks, guys.
I've met some good friendships through people that are kind of connected to people. But obviously, in socials, we've all been seeing all this stuff going on with like Dutch and all this stuff and everything. And I just wanted to hear like our opinion on like you know, when we was all younger and stuff, like say like 15, 16. Like we was talking, or you probably spoke to someone that was a bit older than your age. I'm not extremely like
sorry,
30,
Mom, sorry
50,
Dad, but I did.
Like, you know, someone that like you could have probably been 15, 16 talking to someone that was like 22, 23. Like girls, we're very mature for our ages, yeah, especially then. Guys that are age at like 16, 17, they ain't on the same wavelength as us at their age. So it's like you go for these guys, but it's like, do you think they know what they're doing though when they're talking to you? Because like you're still like you're mature, but you're still kind of like naive. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I think for example, like I'm 22, my ex-boyfriend was 28. That's 6 years difference. But me being 16 and then the boyfriend being 22, the mentality is a bit different. Even imagine I was 14 and the guy's 20 now, you'd be looking at that like, yeah, that's mad. Do you know what I mean? True. So I feel like we do reach a point after when we're like, I feel like, you see like how we've got our ages, like okay, 16 is the age of consent, where you can, and then 18 alcohol, 21 you're fully adult in everywhere. I think you know, that's when you're seen properly as matured. Everything, mind, mental, physically, everything should be in point and informed by your 21. And I can understand it because the mental capacity of people at the ages where you're growing up is different. That's like a month-old baby and a 6-year-old. The mental is different. No, so true. When somebody is underage, it's for a reason. Their mental capacity isn't fully there yet. They ain't been through what we've been through, kind of thing. A 16-year-old version of me wouldn't think like me now. I wish I could talk to my 16-year-old.
Trust me. But that's stuff I could tell myself, like, fix up, because these guys ain't worth it. And I think when you see a guy that's older and you know, I think probably the things that probably get girls the most is that 16, so you probably don't have a car or anything, or these older guys got a car, might even have their own place or something, or more freedom. I mean,
when you're in the hood, y'all friends be underage and driving and stuff. They be joyriding at nighttime and all that stuff.
You know, you be getting too happy and you're thinking, yeah, like, you know, he's coming and picking me up from my house or doing this, and you're thinking that, you know, you're living a great life, but then it's like,
it's a fantasy as
well, you don't
really
know what you're getting into with these older guys, and it's like, I feel like that can make you a bit more rebellious, because you know, they might be like to you, oh well, can you sneak out your house, or
someone's actually said that to me before, and I was like, this is what I mean about mental capacity. Like, and these times I weren't even that young, and this guy's like, can I sneak into your bed? I was looking at that, like, you're a grown-ass man. No. Why would you want to be sneaking into little girls' beds? But that's an alarm bell. No.
But then I think that's why I think as men though, they gotta hold that accountable for themselves, because as much as like, you know, us girls, because then I think when we was younger, I didn't find nothing wrong with it really when you was them age. It's just like,
it's the fantasy of it.
Yeah, I mean, you like older guys, and I think because they know what they're doing, it's kind of like you don't have to feel like you're in charge, or you know what I mean? You can kind of leave it in their hands because they're kind of
they're not as immature, because when you're in school, so you're like 14 and you get dumped. You got dumped. Shut up. Do you get what I mean? Shut up. But at the end of the day, like, I just think even with what we've just been saying, it just proves like the mental. You see, like when we're younger, we're underage, things like an older man speaking to you, remember it's a fantasy, you know, because okay, then say for example you got like your favorite rapper when you were a kid, they're like 20, 21 or something, they're at older age than you, you're like 14 or something. So if they was to then give you attention, you're not going to be sitting there thinking this is wrong. You'd be excited, you'd be happy, you'd be thinking, obviously there might be some girls out there that be like, oh no, I hate it, I don't know, but the vast majority of girls would be very excited that an older man is giving them some form of attention. And it's a bit more of a bigger flex on everybody else, like, yeah, my boyfriend, da 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 da. Do you know what I mean? Like,
no, I think that's what people
like. It's a fantasy, but it's wrong. Like, and you in your adult mind know, looking back then, it's actually quite sad because it's not right. It's it's wrong. You shouldn't. That I could not sit down and be speaking. I'm 22. I couldn't speak to a 14-year-old boy now. Are you mad? And this is why I don't understand how these people are able to speak to these 14-year-old girls. Not even just Dutch, because there's a lot of men out there. It's not just him. There's so much of you guys out there that are speaking to underage girls.
We're gonna talk about. Think about when you're walking on them roads, and I think when you're like, I don't know, I think more like black girls anyway, that, you know, you got the hips, you got the breasts or something at the young age there, so you look older than you are anyway, so, you know, there probably is time, a lot of girls are probably lying about their age and stuff, but it's even these little crusty people on the road.
Girls,
stop lying about your age.
About your age.
Because that's still making it worse with the guys, because they're probably thinking in their head, wow, she looks 18. She might be 16 though.
They're going to assume 18. You're of age now. When you're lying about your age, it's just not worth it. Your time will come, what you're rushing it for. Then you're just going to get known as somebody that lies about their age, and people are going to think you're underage for the rest of your life. It doesn't matter how old you are. I'm going to still look at you and be thinking, nah, I don't think
you don't need to rush your time, because when you get to like this age or so, you're going to be thinking,
these men ain't nothing anyway, hon.
You're going to be thinking, why was I going through all this trouble to speak to these guys? Like, trust me, not say you should regret things in your life, but a lot of people, you'll be like, oh wow, I wish I didn't speak to them, or, you know what I mean, why did I even do that? Like, you know what I mean, just take it as you go. But I think when you're younger and these older guys are giving you a lot of attention, I don't know, like, girls like attention anyway, so it's nice when you probably get in the end, it's like the older guy, you're thinking, oh, I don't know what goes through your head, but sometimes you're thinking he could want anyone else, but he wants to talk to me, or just like these little things. And men, they really are manipulative, and they don't, they might act like they don't know, but they do know, because they're doing stuff to get these girls.
I must say though, I can't just go in on the men.
Yeah, no, we have to take accountability of ourselves.
We are manipulators as well. Like, girls, I don't know if y'all out there ever manipulate a man or something, but you know, we do it, but we might do it in different ways. I think a lot of girls tend to have a thing where, maybe through the attention seeking, I feel like, I don't want to sound dumb, but maybe attention seeking could be a form of manipulation. You don't need that attention right now, you're seeking it. When you need the attention, you get it, do you know what I mean? But that's a really deep talk, and we're just starting to I'm already done.
Nah, it is true. I think to kind of round up this part of the topic, I think, like, you know, as girls, like, as much as everyone's getting onto all these men that are doing all this stuff with these young girls and stuff, like,
which I don't agree with.
Obviously, they are hold accountable, but I think they've got to be held accountable for it, to be honest. But then it's like, it is hard, because these girls, they still know that this guy's a bit old for me, or, you know, there is people that you probably spoke to and you thought, you know what, he does seem a bit old. But even these older guys, you think going for older guys, they're going to be mature or whatever. A lot of them ain't mature.
They're only coming to you because you're young. You haven't fully come mentally, and they can do anything they want with you now. They're going to manipulate you because you're so young. So please, if there's any young girls watching this now, it's not just wait, stay in school, do your GCSEs or whatever the hell it is, and please, it's not worth it.
Nah, it's not.
It's not worth it. They're just as immature in bigger ways. It's worse than them running around the field talking about you got dumped. It's a lot worse than that, so please.
It's true.
There is some good men out there, just saying. Not everyone's bad.
Nah, it's true. Not all guys are gonna be like predators or, like, you know, be looking for all these things. But then, you know, on the men's part of this, I have got to say, you know, you guys got to do better, because at this big age that you are,
that might be, don't think we don't know about the, there'll be some girls that might be talking to some underage ass boys. I don't know any
it is
personally,
true, because you know what,
it's not like, just the men, it's kind of like of us.
The archer. There is women that can do this to men, so we can't just act like it is a one-way street, because just because it's not talked about doesn't mean it's not happening.
And stop lying about the R charge as well, please, because there is girls out there that actually need to be able to have people believe them and understand. And because I think it's such a sensitive topic, and people see it in so many different ways, it's very hard to pinpoint it. But just always get your consent, always be comfortable, and all these. And if you've given consent, you're comfortable, stop lying and trying to make it out.
I think the lie though is because they don't want their family members to know, or people to know. When that person, like, I think why they, I don't know, not say that I do know, but I feel like they only go and run and scream wolf because
people have found out.
You know what I mean? People have found out, or the guy don't want you no more. Yeah. So you're thinking, shit, I've just gone and done this with this person.
Wasted a body.
And you know,
don't ever do that.
You know what I mean? Everyone's find out. They're gonna be laugh and joke about it. Like, I don't want anyone to know, or more their family members more than anything. They don't want their mum or their dad to find out, so they think, shit, I can't tell nobody, or I need to try and say that it was this because of. I don't want anyone to know, but then you're ruining that person's life. Plus, and harder for other people who actually have got charges on them or actually been assaulted to be, you know, come out and do anything. So
because I just think people are not going to believe them. Honestly, please don't lie about that kind of stuff. It's too serious to lie about.
Yeah, but I think on the sense of like the whole thing, I think it is different because I think the men need to hold a lot of the accountability when it comes to talking to underage girls, because like me being a guy being 23, 24, you have a whole different mindset. You should be thinking about getting your own yard, a mortgage, kids, you know, having your career already started, you know, all these stuff. At like 15, 16, I was not even thinking about kids or getting a mortgage. I was like, I'm going uni or college. You know what I mean? Like, you're still a kid at them age, so I feel like
doing kiddie things.
How can a man go backwards? But then it's like men ain't as mature as women, so they still might find that girl, but it's like
majority of the time as well, all of them women that are your age know that you're done out here.
I know.
So you go to the younger girls because you're so done out here. Basically, guys, cover yourself, cover your back. Don't talk to people that you're gonna get in trouble for talking to. Do your thing. If they're underage, nah.
100%. Girls, you need to just, like, you know, think about things before you're doing it. These guys, especially when you're sneaking out your house to go see these, you need to really think, is this really the person I need to be linking? Because if he's making you sneak out your mum and dad's house and you're creeping, like,
but you weren't like over the age and that was just because my mum and dad had me on smash, so I had to sneak out.
I think it's hard though, because I think even like them ages there and people telling me come see me, and I'm like,
but this is when I'm like over age, like I felt like, and I'm like 18 and that, and my mum's all complaining because I'm leaving the house at a certain. But you know what it is, she's protecting me because she's seen me when I leave the house at a certain time, and she's thinking,
I know, I think parents, they're not doing it from a malicious.
I've tried to climb out my window before.
Well, you're
my bedroom was downstairs.
She was downstairs, and I'm always like, should I do it? But I'm like, imagine if someone, I always used to think someone's gonna come and check in my bedroom and see if I'm there in the night or something. Or
one time,
I don't know, just check that day when I'm not there.
One time, when I was like younger, I used to get these half wigs. Remember that? Do you remember the curly half wig look that I used to do?
I think I'd have to see it, but yeah.
Oh, you do, man. It basically looked like this, but it was my own hair that was like brushed to this.
Oh, so like, is it like the U wigs where you have like some of it off?
Yeah. So anyway, I used to buy them like a new one every 2 weeks, so I had bare of them. So I got pillows. I got pillows and put the wig at the top, but kind of stuffed one of the pillows in the top to make it look like a proper head and covered it over. And this is when I was like, this is before I even had reason to sneak out the house, but I was trying to prep because I knew, my parents had me on such smash. It was long. I was probably the latest friend to be able to actually go out the road, which I'm grateful for. Thank you, Mum, thank you, Dad, because there was nothing fun out there anyway. But yeah, anyway. So I actually went out, but I went out for a walk. It was like some mad time, and I went out for a walk and I was thinking, I'll see if it works, kind of thing. And I went out for the walk anyway. I come back, my mum had just come downstairs. She's looking at me, she's like, I thought he was in your bed. I was like, oh no, I just came down, I just came to get some drink. Went up upstairs thinking, yeah, now I know that it works, I thought it was me.
Yeah, there's no way. The thing is, the amount of girls that have done the sneaking out and things like it is, man. There's a lot of friends I've had that have done it and come back in all the like early morning times and stuff.
And we can hear the birds tweeting.
Yo, you are good.
You get in and you have to lift up the thing and turn the key slow.
Nah. It is a challenge though. It is a challenge, guys, but trust me, don't.
And it's all for nothing.
No average guy, man. Like,
take my word, it's all for nothing.
You're sneaking out all this, you could get your phone snatched from you, from your parents, all these things grounded.
I didn't have my phone. I never had my phone. Ask any of my brothers from school. I never had. My dad drove up on my phone in front of the whole school before.
God.
And I will be doing a story time, so tune in. My dad, and I'm gonna make him come and join my story time. He drove over my phone.
No.
Honestly.
Oh, like it is hard, man, because I know they want to keep you, and the thing is, I understand why they wanted to keep us in, because half of these guys you went for, you don't even chat to them now, or they did something for you to not chat to them anymore. So it's like, why was I sneaking and doing all this for them for no reason?
I mean, not to send you guys off, but my mom used to hate the guy.
Nah,
he actually is still there. So I don't know if her hate for him was actually that real and needed. Cause yeah,
I just don't know. But guys and girls, make sure you're really thinking before you get into these situations with young
read
girls.
a book. Just
all
read
this
a
stuff,
book.
Man. Listen, guys, be by yourself. Don't think about gal, man, nothing. Baby mothers, because I can't remember if we're talking about baby mothers. We've been drinking as well, guys. So like, you know, we got like bare
We didn't eat and then we drank.
So yeah, baby moms, make sure you're just doing you, man. All right, guys. So we're gonna be doing a mukbang on Tyra's channel, so make sure you subscribe to her channel for part 2. We're gonna be carrying this on while we eat some food. So yeah, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and
if you don't subscribe, don't chat to me when you see me. Period.
You heard it first, guys. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video, guys, and check out Tyra's channel for the part 2. Bye, guys.
Bye.
When do you think is too much to forgive a guy? Like
When I have a baby.
Kids, I don't want her around my children.
I don't want to meet kids, and this is why I can't get married kids, because I don't want to meet.
Don't look after you, pick me first, man, and then worry about me.
But I think definitely, like, stop dissing people because they haven't had to struggle. So what if they didn't have to? They've got it, bro. Do you?
I know.
No, so show up then.
For me, you know I'm undefeated. A real hot girl know how to keep a nigga heated. You say you want respect, well treat me how you wanna be treated. You told me to keep it real, but you don't practice what you preaching. You want me to blow your phone up and come